I'll be showing you a simple whole body mobility routine. Even if you don't have that much time. A lot of us see the importance of having a strength practice as building muscle protects our joints, and especially us guys, we love the aesthetic benefits it gives us. And same with cardio. It's great for our heart health, but I argue that mobility and stretching is just as important of the two, especially as we get older. So we need to put more intention into doing them. So check out the routine, follow along, and let me know what you think. So we're gonna be basically on the ground the whole time, starting in the squat position. If you find that your heels, you don't have the range and your squat kind of looks a little bit like this where your heels are coming off, that's totally okay. From here, bring your hands just in front of your hips to give you a little bit of support and balance as we bring one knee down at a time, slowly and controlled. We come back to our squat. We go over to the other side, rolling onto the balls of our feet. So we're getting this foot stretch here. Gonna go 5 times on each side. More difficult you want it to be, just keep your hands by your chest or just in front of you. You pick how you make this work for you. So 5 times on each side, reaching forward. If you find that your knee just does not reach the ground, just reach as far forward as you can. 5 times on each leg. Really feeling that stretch into the soles of your feet. Here's 2 on each side. And 2. Hands come off if you can. For 3. 3. Back down to the middle into our squat for 4. And for 4. Last one for 5. And for 5. Okay, let's get into our quadruped position. Toes are tucked. From here, fingers are spread. Keep your elbows straight as much as you can. Bring your hips up into a downward dog here. Bend your knees if you like. If you want to get your chest to touch your thighs. We're out in the elements here, so we got the cockatoos going nuts. Now, from here, the simplest version is to drop the knees back down into the quadruped. Make some space with your hands, walk them forward as we drop our hips down. Elbows are straight, coming into our upward dog here. We tuck our chin to our chest, round that upper back, tuck the tail, bring knees back off the ground into a downward dog. Now, if you can, we're gonna go through it 5 times, but if you wanna challenge yourself a bit more, keep your knees hovering off the ground the whole time, so it's gonna look a little bit something like this. We go downward dog, hover the knees off, round out that upper back. We then bring the hips down, elbows are straight, open up the chest, up dog here. All right, 5 times all up. Same thing, we always go slowly and controlled here. Not trying to rush through any of these patterns. Here's, what's this? This is number 2. Slowly and controlled. Really try to fight to keep those elbows as straight as you can. If they bend, all good. Rolling onto the ball of your feet as you come into your upward dog position. Very rarely do we bring our spine in this extended position here. So it's very good if we can do this as often as we can. Patterns like this for the back are great for us. Okay, one more time. Coming down to our up dog. Open up our spine. Chin to chest, coming back, downward dog. Woo. All right, now let's come back into our lunge position. I'm gonna bring my right leg out in front now. For the world's greatest stretch, left hand is gonna be opposite your right foot. From here, our right elbow is gonna draw a line down our right leg. See if you can reach the arch of your foot. And when you get there, you open your chest up to the right side, reach your arm up to the sky. Rotation in the spine. We go 5 times all up, off you go. So 1, really open up that spine, go down to as low as you can go with the elbow. Try not to send your hips back as we try to come down. So we don't want to do something like this. So see if you can keep your hips over that base leg. Slowly and controlled. We really squeeze out our spine. Juicy end ranges where we want to get to. 5 times all up. Something we seldom do as well in our everyday life is just get this spine twist. Once you've done 5, you go over to the other side. So left leg out in front now. Down we come. Drawing that line along our left leg with our elbow. If you can't reach, doesn't matter. Just go down to as far as you can go. We want to challenge your end ranges here. Open up. Coming down. I'm going to go one more time here. Coming down one more time. Open it up. Okay. From here, we stay in this lunge position, but we want to stay as upright as we can. The more difficult this will be is if our back knee is a little bit further back in our long lunge here. Now from here, you may need something beside you to keep you a little bit more upright, but we want to press our hips down and back up over our back knee. So we want to go forward and back, forward, hold and back. And we're going to do that 5 times, but this time we go for a 10 count hold when we reach our end range at the bottom. So ideally, you want to keep that knee over your heel as we're working on our hip flexor here, okay? So 5 times, off you go, going forward and back for 1, 2, hold, and down. See if you can keep your tail tucked and keep your back up as straight as you can. So what we try to stop from happening is just like, open up our chest and dumping into our lower back. So really keep that right glute active as we hinge forward and back. For 4, hold, back, and we hold for a 10 count here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and coming back. We go over to the other side. So let's see if we can keep that knee just slightly back a little bit. Right knee over your right heel, kneeling up tall, pushing forward, and keep that left glute active the whole time as we're going forward and back. It really depends on your end range. You may not be able to go too far forward. That's okay. For 3, hold, and up. For 4, hold, and up. And we keep our glutes on as we come down and hold for a 10 count. You want this to be active for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We come back up here. Now this time we're in our runner's stretch position. So let's place our hips just over our base leg or base knee. Right leg forward. The straighter your leg is, the stronger this is going to feel for the hamstrings. So we want to go for our hamstrings here. So as best as we can, we keep our backs up as straight as we can. As we hinge forward, hold, and come back up 5 times with a 5 count hold. Pull that big toe towards the shin and keep that knee as straight as you can. Now, if you find that your back rounds too much, that means you're trying to go too far forward past the range that you can keep your back up straight. We want to maintain straight back the whole time, targeting the hammies, not the lower back. So off we go for 1, hold, and up. Maybe you want to step your right leg out to the side a little bit more to allow you, to give you space to hinge forward. But I like to have it just in front. For 4, hold, up. We're going to hold for a 10 count here, keeping our back straight, active at the end range for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We go over to the other side. So left leg forward now. From here, straighten that left leg, pull the big toe towards the shin, back straight, hinging forward for 1, and up, for 2, and up. Really feeling my hammies working here for 4, hold, up, 10 count hold here, back straight for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come up. We got one more stretch to finish off. Let's bring our right leg out to the side here, and very important that you do have a soft surface. Didn't mention that in the beginning. From here, the regression will be, we keep that leg slightly bent to stretch our inner thighs. Our hips are just on the inside of our left leg. We keep our chest up. We side bend over to our right leg. Same thing 5 times with a 10 count hold at the end. If you can, straighten out that left leg, toes pointed slightly diagonally to the side. You can bring that toes up if it makes it easier. So side bend for 1, hold, and up. 2, hold, up. 3, up. For 4, up. Hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, come back up over to the left side this time. And same thing, want to go on the inside edge, not so much over. If you want to have a bit more of aggression, you can come over your right leg. We want to challenge the inner thighs here, so I'm going to go inside a little bit. So same thing here, see if you can keep your chest pointed to the front the whole time, rather than slightly bringing it to the left. So off we go, side bends. For 1, hold, and up. 2, hold, up. 3, hold, up. 4, hold, up. Holding here for a 10 count for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, fam, that is our mobility routine. You can break down each any one of these moves if you just want to use it as a movement snack.